That Music Monday.
This episode's brought to you by Steve Shake Records.
What's up, everybody? We're back finally. Let's not waste any time. We'll jump right in. This week we're talking about 10 by Pearl Jam. This is a grunge album. A little on the upbeat side for grunge, and it does feel like there's a common theme musically throughout most of the songs. The gist of it is it's loud and proud mosh jams. If you like that type of music, you'll probably like this. Very, very unique textures to this album. My favorites are Black, Oceans, and Release. Let's get right into them. So a lot of these songs, while they're going through their jams, they honestly feel like they're copying each other. Like, I don't know if it's just me that thinks that, but it feels like they almost took the same structure pattern of like the bass line, the riff, and just kind of reused it in different ways throughout this album. Not necessarily a bad thing, just doesn't get a lot of points for that. There are really cool riffs, really interesting solos, but the main thing that really kept us going is Eddie Vedder's vocals. I mean, this guy is so talented because he goes way up crazy here and it's super gritty, but there's no tension and it still sounds super pretty. So honestly, he saved the whole show for the musicality section. This ended up getting a 7 out of 10. Let's move on to the lyrics. So the lyrics honestly are so deep, but you don't even realize because of just how like gnarly and nasty the music surrounding it is. There are some really, really haunting lyrical themes here, especially on tracks like Jeremy. Eddie Vedder writes pretty poems. Pretty much all I can say about it. That really deep, vivid imagery, really impactful. This ended up getting a 7.7 out of 10 total. Last, we're going to talk about the bottom. All of these songs are just really groovy, and you could play almost any of these and you'll get people in the pit going. And it definitely sinks you into that grunge feeling. It's just not as like dark as grunge is. The guitar tones are cool, especially when there's that like that wah sound going on. Whether that's on the rhythm, on the lead, whatever, it sounds really cool. And a couple of these songs have really, really unique productive feelings to them. Songs like Oceans is just kind of unheard of for like grunge moshy kind of album like this. And the end of Release, that's kind of like a bonus little track at the end of it. It's honestly nothing too special for grunge, but it's still definitely a lot groovier than most grunge stuff would be. And a couple of those special case songs that I was talking about helped to bump the score up for this a lot. This got a 7.4 out of 10 total, bringing the whole album of 10 to 22.1 out of 30. Now you might be thinking, if I just kind of gave everything an average score, why am I talking about it? Why do I like it so much? You really just have to listen to the album to know. It's one of those ones that like you're just in the mood. You don't really have to be angry. You don't have to be happy or sad or anything. You're just in a mood where you're pumped up and you need to listen to something and get it out of your system. Throw this on. It's awesome. Just, you get pumped up listening to this album. Peace. 10.